Okay, guys, welcome back to Let's Play Metal Gear Solid Revengeance Rising Metal something Wolfie mode. I'm Serious JG. I think we're supposed to go up in here. So it's like a different... I mean... This doesn't seem right either, but the good news is I'm pretty sure we can backtrack to where we needed to go. I don't think we just got stuck. Ha 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 ha, we're stuck here. There's nano paste. Who cares about that, man? I got tons of it. Because I cheated like a mofo. Oh, I can't go back? I don't know about this, man. I thought I could go back. Maybe I have sealed myself on the wrong side of it, but, no, that's like a wall. Okay, I think it's further ahead. But it looks like we can come back if it isn't. They're just not letting you go straight through the middle there. Hopefully he doesn't spot me as he goes down the stairs. And I get a chance to stealth kill him from above would be nice. Well, I got him anyway. So I shouldn't have gotten that. I definitely shouldn't have gotten that one healing item. But I guess it's okay if I get Ghetto. So I didn't realize how easy these guys were with this attack, or I would have been using it a lot more. Come on, Ghetto. Give me Ghetto. Ghetto. Ghetto, boys. You know who you fucking with? Ghetto, boys. I'm a little worried I missed an item. But, again, it looks like I get to backtrack. As long as I'm willing to go through this convoluted pathing. So in that sense, I haven't missed anything. There's a specific... kind of bridgy section I'm looking for here. I don't know if I've been up there. That seems like a good place to be looking for hidden stuff. Another RP grenade. Dare you kind of vaguely make it more difficult for me to get the RP grenade? Oh. Hold on one second. Let me, because I got really confused by the picture that they showed. It looks like there was a different floor texture on the bridges. But if this is... Endurance Plus, then I'll be pretty sure that we're at the right place and that this is the last thing I got to get here before I hit the attention thing. So this is probably Endurance Plus. Yes, it is. Okay. So now we can actually move past here. Stealth killing one of those friend rears made it a lot easier to deal with the other. I'm sure in an ideal world I could have stealth killed them both. But I think now I can freely explore this place. And look for whatever I need to find. Although let me just refresh my memory on what that is. And then the final end of this whole thing, I believe I will get a chance to see it coming and avoid going into it before I'm ready. The civil hall's far corridor. Just before entering the main room, jump on the farthest crate and turn around. Okay, so I think I know where that is. And then I've got one where you have to actually win a VR mission. So we've got a data storage, which I don't really care about, but I guess I'll try to grab it. But fuel cell and endurance plus, one of them is you got to do a VR mission. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I suspected. Because there was something hidden over here as Raiden as well. So one last VR mission for the chapter. Finish this one off, and I've done none of the VR missions for Raiden. I've done all of them for Wolf. Go figure. Oh wow. I think they're just making fun of me now because you can't adjust the camera. Leap of faith. Yeah, they're just making fun of us now. That's fine. There's a sense of humor from the programmers, I feel like. Oh, and there's no time limit either. So this is purely like... Super Wolf Robot Brothers. Oh, there was an action that I could have done there. Probably involved going, oh! Okay, so that wasn't the thing to do. The fact that there's no time limit is making me a whole lot more chill about this. And just having fun with the goofiness of it all. Wolf, your training will not... I keep doing this pseudo-Russian accent for her. Wolf, your training will not be complete until you complete Super Mario Brothers. Oh, you guys like down there cheering for me? That's cool. Yeah, I think those guys are my boosters. Oh. What's this, Castlevania now? Yeah. I was supposed to move up. Okay, there is a three-dimensional component to this. You guys even attacking? They are attacking. So this one is for the lulz. Combination attack. Yeah, bitches. I wonder if this counts as a save point. I wonder when you guys would make your unwelcome reappearance. Ah! Okay, good. There's a continuation point. I even had the sense to hesitate there, thinking the bad guy was coming, and never mind. It's okay. I'm not going to get frustrated with this part, because now it's like infinite continues, no time limit. We're just having fun with the fact that this has obviously been a non-standard piece of Metal Gear Rising gameplay. What? Whoa, hey, come on now, game. That was a dick move, but it's okay. D, of course I got a D. What else would I get on that section? I got a D for Wolfie D. What does Wolfie D even mean when I keep referencing Wolfie D? I don't even know anymore. So that's supposed to mean that a new thing appeared. Wait a second, where's this new thing even show up, game? Yeah. There's only 2 little guys left to get. We're almost through this. Okay. Play through VR Mission 5 and you'll eventually come across a section of upward climb where dwarf... Oh. Never mind. I have to do it again. The Endurance Plus isn't something you get for winning that VR mission. It's hidden in that VR mission. Which isn't really the way it's ever worked before, but okay. It's fine. This one was fun. I don't mind doing it again. If that had happened with like some of the other platform nightmare missions, I would be significantly more frustrated. But having gotten past the like boss rush monster section, where like you're fighting a whole bunch of other wolf bots, and cheese my way back to having nano paste afterwards, which was that was completely cheese on my part, guys. I acknowledge that. I'm not trying to pretend I'm like the best player ever here, but having dealt with that, I'm like totally fine with the rest of this now, unless the boss of this whole thing turns out to be a huge nightmare, which he could be. He's launching, guys. Okay, so here, it's somewhere in here where they're rooting for you, according to this whole description. And again, I don't know how we're supposed to figure this out on your own. You'll eventually come across an upward climb with their friendly dwarf geckos waving at you. Directly right of the second friendly dwarf gecko is a large wall of blocks. The hidden path behind these blocks leads to the tank. Okay, so behind the second dwarf gecko is a hidden secret. You're going to have to do better than that, IGN. You're going to have to hold my hand here. That just looks like that wall that I kind of walked into isn't there, but it is 3-dimensional. So it... Okay. You have to... Yeah, see, how in the world... Nobody would do that. Oh, well, whatever. It's not like you need... I'm going to end up having, like, full health and full optional health and optional... Oh, cool. We can actually go into this mode now. Yeah, but I mean, I'm doing this to get, like, crazy, fully upgraded health that you're not really supposed to need to beat the whole thing, so what the hell can I complain about here? I can complain that as zany and silly as this level has been, The, just got my face blown up, that's all. I guess I could complain that the last platform disappears when no platform at the level had ever done that before, but who would listen to me if I complained about that, huh? Oh, come on. Superficial gameplay skills. Yeah, they don't run deep. They're not like deep-seated gameplay skills I have. What? Oh, come on. Oh. I guess this is how I actually succeeded last time. Is with the failed jump path there. This time I actually got the thing I was supposed to get, Daddy, and I got a D rank. So it proved it's possible to do worse than I did last time despite getting the secret. Oh, I hope I get a chance to make up with Mistral. You know, I really like her deep down. I appreciate the way that she forces robots to grope her ass. Oh, fuck. Kind of didn't need the RPGs, to tell you the truth. You know, I'd be fine with losing this and actually doing it again with better stealth. That's not really necessary if I can get at them. Give me the ghetto. Didn't get ghetto. It's not like I have a whole full set of health shit in reserve or anything like that. Okay. Try harder, JG. You know, one thing, I'm never going to use these frickin' porno pics, so why don't I start throwing them all over the damn place? 'Cause I think you get to throw them, not just drop them, yeah. Oh. Never mind, a chance for ghetto. Kind of makes everything okay. I was about to just say, I just need to use more 3D photo frames and spam more porn. That's the key. Come on, get the ghetto, you jerk! You robot wolf jerk! I just need you to get the little ghetto guy. Get him! No! that's all I needed to be fine with this whole performance, was just to get the little ghetto guy. And now I am not fine with our performance. I need to restart. I'm not going to be able to get the last thing, and I don't have any of the precious juice. Why are you here? Well... Data storage 4 of 5. Oh, I missed the data storage somewhere anyway. Okay, well, whatever. I clearly missed something. I got all the health, which is the main thing I was really concerned about. Up there is probably where the last... yeah, there you go. That's where the last of these is. So I don't know where I missed the data storage. It was much earlier on. I guess it was before I started really paying too much attention to the facts, but I don't think porn is going to do us too much good in this remaining fight. I usually use the EM grenades. But this should be the end of the stage here. Imagine we'll have a cinematic, yeah. Well, this isn't the arena where we fought Mistral. It seemed like a different new room. Instead, they've given us a new foe. What up? Why are you attacking me? I'm a nice robot. He just wants to leave. No crap. I think I get to leave. Not without fighting this guy.
No freedom, then I can't expect you to get our cause.
I'm actually trying to get freedom right now by escaping from you guys. But that's probably... the fact that you don't get that is probably supposed to be the irony here.
But it don't matter. Understand it or not. You'll die for it all the same.
A little help here, Mistral. Can you tell me how to fight this guy? Might as well just go all out with those attacks. Damn it. Okay, didn't want to get hit with that one, probably. Okay, I don't want to get hit with it, but... that's it. Oh, that was nano paste. I probably shouldn't be wasting that. No, I haven't evaded an attack yet. Kind of terrible. Big hit there. there. Not having a lot of luck with parrying. I can tell I'm supposed to be able to because the game color codes what is and isn't parryable with his handy. It's because we hate dogs. That's right, I'm Roddy Piper in robot form. Which, oddly enough, Roddy Piper in robot form hating dogs is not some crazy idea I had that didn't previously exist. Well, it sure seems like I suddenly... Oh, come on, I was evading. I mean, trying to. I don't see how I was supposed to evade that better than I did, but... I guess what's the hell of it, I can try these out, but... Probably in close enough to hit his legs a bunch. It's probably what you're supposed to do against a giant robot like this, right? Sweep the legs. Didn't seem to like the phosphorus grenade that much. Ow, crap. Trying to figure out how to... Well, he's got special dialogue for that grenade, which means it's probably supposed to be part of your stratagem. Move forward! Fast forward! Fast forward! There you got me with the choke slam again. Looks like I'm going to just cheese this without ever... Based on the fact that I was so manic about getting enough healing stuff, I'm going to win this without really getting that good at this. It's certainly easy compared to Armstrong. And I had this vague notion that he might be harder than Armstrong. Possibly. Based on the fact that they don't really expect you to do the DLCs if you haven't won the main game. It's in order for you to get beat up. I tried to defend that time, didn't really work. I'm kind of curious as to why it is I'm going to be fighting Raiden after this, because it appears that he's fully down with betraying Desperado already. And I cut off his leg. What else do you want me to do in this sequence game? Oh, I didn't even get a QTE that time. At least these Desperado types finally had an American. Well, I guess Sundowner was pretty clearly the effed up American vet. You could have let him go at this point. At this point, you could just let him go. So Wolfie's innocence, not really a thing. No, QTE where we have to eat him and then urinate on his corpse. Combat rank B. But, you know, I finished the DLC. That's kind of my goal for all this. Really.
All this. And beaten by a god.
You know, Kamsen, we didn't need you to have a farewell speech. You weren't really a character.
Said all dogs have their day.
You little fuck.
Great last words, Kamsen.
Finally, I am almost free.
I can achieve my dream of being the pet of some goofy comic relief girl.
Freedom cannot be forced on others. It must be earned for oneself.
Freedom is the right of every being in the universe.
Son of
I know it's transformed into a toy. It's a line from no, whatever.
Almost.
Whatever. Still don't get to fight you.
What have you done?
Why are you so mean to me?
Why, I have activated your range inhibitor.
I showed you a fake range inhibitor. I was fucking with you. Maybe that is what it is.
Deceived me.
Such a mighty intellect indeed.
Then I have lost.
It once was lost, but now it's found.
Shake. Shake.
I guess now we know why it's such a big deal that he wouldn't shake with Raiden. I didn't really imagine that would play into his DLC story. That's right, we're masochists, so we're into this, but we can see that you're not. Oh, it's not even her. Oh, you feel kind of sorry for this guy.
Tao Oju is out of my way. I will come up with a story for the debriefing.
Mistral.
Guess that's who I am. Do you have something you need to tell me, or?
Imbecile. This fight has nothing to do with
You have 7 arms on each side now, I think?
Why?
You see only logic and reason.
I see that I have a great butt.
Would never understand.
Logic and reason are not the... Oh, she's starting to cry. She has a deeper emotional story than we realized or will ever hear.
Wow.
What the heck? Oh, it's...
Blade Wolf, you've been through so much.
Tell me more about the crazy dominatrix with 14
Yep,
wolves
That's
arms
your
and...
name. I hope you like it. So, just after that was when Raiden saved you?
Yes.
She's also wearing
He
boots, just
freed
not
me.
quite as kinky.
Like me, he had been forced to kill. He has witnessed the dark side of human nature.
But the Raiden I know is a hero.
He continues to fight.
Everything.
for what he
So
believes
his.
in.
I wonder if the Jetstream
Yeah.
Sam DLC will end with a speech jacking
And
off
that's why
Raiden.
I believe in him.
Because this is basically
He'll
replaying
keep holding on to it and won't ever let
the
it
ending
go.
of the original game. Anyway, let's get that weird Filipino kid in here to do some comic relief with us. I gave him a new name too. I just name everybody. I'll have to do whatever I say. Oh, it's sweet. He found happiness and peace as the pet of a small girl. You know, whatever does it for him. It's his life, in quotes. So I'm sure I got a terrible score, but I've never actually finished that before, so I'm happy that I did. And now I can move on to the one I'm really not looking forward to, the Jetstream Sam one. But I think my strategy of playing these, not waiting and coming back, means I might retain some of my knowledge of how to play the frickin' game. And I don't think Jetstream Sam is likely to have a bunch of platforming minigames, but I suppose we'll find out. Oh, and we get credits for this too. Well, okay. They may be different credits, so I suppose we should... I can let them play out while we sit here. It says... Blade Wolf, Mistral, Kamzin. I'm curious, I'm not curious enough to look it up for myself, if Benito Martinez already played a role in the previous game. And I was about to ask, why does Mistral's voice capture person go before Blade Wolf's, before the rather obvious answer that Blade Wolf doesn't have a motion capture actor. Alright, so this last episode went a little long, but we wrapped up the whole story. I beat the boss on the first try, in typical JG fashion, artlessly by having stockpiled a million healing items, but hey, it got us through. That's the main thing. And now we got the awesome, Hideyoshi Kojima's. No, Hideo Kojima, never mind. I was about to make some lame pun about how he's his cousin, but I didn't even get Hideo Kojima's name right. All Japanese names sound the same to me. I'm ignorant American. Ba-doop, boop, boop. Come on, Sundowner. Let's go. Supervising director Hideo Kojima. I believe he had like nothing to do with this game, but it's possible he stopped by the studio and congratulated everyone on being Japanese because I'm not sure exactly where I got that story. And for all I know, because I haven't posted the end of the first game yet, somebody might have told me where, oh, I know where that came from, or somebody might be like, JG, you're full of shit. But yeah, I'm convinced that somewhere I heard something about Kojima, like, pissing on the idea that anyone not Japanese, but specifically Americans, would be able to do justice to a game about ninjas. And I'm trying to think of an example of a game about ninjas that I know was done by Americans that would prove them wrong, and I don't suppose I know of any off the top of my head, but I mean, does that mean that Hideo Kojima is prohibited from making a cowboy game next? For all I know, Death Stranding is about cowboys, because I still haven't played it. I need to get to that, actually. I suppose I could put... I started to replace this. I've already started recording episodes of the series that was going to replace this. I suppose I could put it on hold and start playing Death Stranding. But by the time this is posted, I'll have made a decision about that, because I've got the entire Jetstream Sam thing to record. It's tricky. I'm waiting. I'm a couple of days away from my first chemo session, and I'm out of work. I've sort of made an agreement with my work. I'm going to take sick leave until after my first round, so I see how it goes and how I feel and how much work I will be able to do. Because that's the nice thing about working for the government for 10 years, folks. I have the sick leave saved up. But in the meantime, I'm getting ahead on some of these series, but with the anticipation that when I get back to work and have every other weekend I'll be going through chemo, it might suddenly just not feel like recording stuff at all. Developed by copyright Konami Digital Entertainment Co. Limited. Desperado Chinsaluku. I thought the credits were over. I was actually kind of excited about the fact that I could call it a video now, but I guess not quite yet. Anyways, Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. We didn't cut directly to Raiden posing sexually, and maybe we'll have Blade Wolf posing sexually. That might be enough to bring Kalis back to my channel. Kind of doubt it. Oh, never mind. There's yet more game result. This is Hunt Kills 47, left leg severed. Okay. Thrill of the Hunt. 30 successful kills. Oh, this also you're encouraged to play through it and get lots of goofy titles, I suppose. Haven't done DL Story 1 yet, but they keep them separate. And now we have sexy posing Raiden, and my life is complete. Except that we gotta do Jetstream Sam. So next time, folks, we'll do Jetstream Sam. That'll be a thing. I'm the Mysterious JG, and I thank you guys for watching. I hope you tune in next time for Jetstream Sam. Bye-bye.